Dave Lorenz along with Michelle Banache on the Travel Michigan radio program, and we have time for one more segment. Michelle?
We do, and we are heading down to Jackson County, and we're talking with Mindy Bradish-Orta, Executive Director of the Jackson County CVB. And Mindy, welcome to the show. And, you know, Jackson is a great place to visit, no matter what time of the year it is, but you guys have some really great things coming up this spring.
Jackson is a great place to bring the family and friends, and a couple examples of that coming up just later this month is Kelly Pickler from American Idol will be out at the Potter Center at JCC, so people can go see her perform. She's that country music sensation from, I think, one of the original American Idols. And then that same weekend, we have the amazing Kreskin at the Michigan Theater. And if you don't know who he is a mentalist, kind of like the TV show, where he reads minds and does all kinds of tricks and keeps people entertained.
You know, he's been going forever. When I was in college, I met him, and we're talking a long time ago. He seemed old to me then. But the guy is, he is what his name is. He is amazing. Just amazing.
He's something like 85.
Wow.
And they say he hasn't slowed down at all. He's been on all kinds of national syndicated shows. And I hear, I don't know this for a fact, maybe you can back me up, that whoever is paying him hides his paycheck somewhere in the venue. And if he can't find it, he doesn't get paid.
That's exactly right. And, you know, I don't know what it is with him, but I cannot figure out. It's not just math. It's not just observation. He's just a genius. So I don't know what it is, but he's amazing.
So will he like pull folks out from the audience and figure out what's on their mind?
Yep, that's basically it.
Oh
it's very interactive. I'm not exactly sure what tricks he's going to do, and I always like to try and figure out what is he seeing that this person is or isn't doing that makes him get the answer, but I can't figure him out yet.
When is he performing?
Sunday, March 24th, 4 p.m. at the Michigan Theater in Jackson, our historic Michigan Theater.
Oh, it's a beautiful place, too.
Yeah.
All right, great.
And let's talk for a minute about something I do know something about, and that is wine and wine trails. You guys have a wine trail event, correct?
We do. In April 20th and 21st, it's the Southeastern Michigan Pioneer Wine Trail, and it's their annual wine celebration. There are 9 wineries along this trail. 5 of them are right here in Jackson County. What's neat about this is they do wine and food pairings. So each place you go to, there's a menu. The sommelier has worked to get the food and the wine paired nicely, and it's a great way to experience a lot of wineries and good food. And it's only $30.
Now, is that on May 18th?
April 20th and 21st.
Oh, April 20th and 21st.
You're thinking of the Michigan Wine and Beer Fest.
I'm getting you all mixed up. Yep, that's right. Well, and then where are some of the places that people will be able to visit while they're in the area when it comes to the wineries?
We have Chateau Aeronautique, which is on a airfield at a mini airport, so that's interesting and unique.
Different.
Cherry Creek Old School Winehouse, which is in an old schoolhouse. Lone Oak Vineyards and Sandhill Crane Vineyards, and then Sleeping Bear Winery, which also has its own brewery in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a nice selection. I've been to Sandhill Crane Vineyards, and that's pretty cool because they are appropriately named. You can sometimes see those big, beautiful birds there, too.
True, and they do a big event in October where you can see all the birds migrating, and thousands of sandhill cranes come in.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's very unique. And they grow their own wineries, or their own grapes, so they're actually a vineyard.
Yeah, cool. Tell us about the experience that you can have at the old state prison.
So you can go on a tour of the 7 block, which is the closed cell block of the currently operating prison at Cooper Street in Jackson. It used to be one of the largest enclosed prisons, so you can actually tour that. Before that, you start at, again, the Historic Michigan Theater with a video of the historic prison, which is also located here in Jackson. So you get a total historical view of prisons in Jackson County with some real-life examples, fascinating storytelling, and then an in-depth tour of a facility. It's really unique.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's a lot of fun. You know, I think the thing about Jackson, it's not just the events, and you have a lot of great events. It's not just the outdoor, the beautiful nature, lakes and streams and such in the area, but or even the downtown. You have just a really good, balanced venue there in the Jackson area for people who want to experience a little bit of everything. You really have it there.
Can we hire you, Dave?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, I really do. I really like Jackson a lot.
Thank you. So do I. And you're right. There's a little bit of something for everybody. We don't have something that is grand and brings everyone here, but we have a lot of things that meet everyone. So if you like outdoors, if you like wining and dining, if you like shopping, if you like antiques and arts, we have just enough to provide 2 to 3 to 4 days of wonderful, inexpensive, diverse experiences for people of all ages and types.
And you're really easy to get to. You're right off of several major highways.
Thank you. Yes, Crossroads, 127 and I-94. It's very convenient.
Mindy, are there any other springtime events that we should mention now to make sure people are aware of them?
Well, people might be interested in Ella Sharp Museum's annual Sugaring and Shearing Festival. This is like our mini Ford Museum. Great interactive activities for kids, sap to syrup demonstrations, real sheep shearing, petting zoo, crafts. It's free, food available, so you get to see people dressed up in the period costumes and go into the old schoolhouse and farmhouse and see how they used to live back then and participate. Butter making, it's a great opportunity to get some hands-on experience from how it was back then.
Yeah, I agree. As the warmer months start to come into view, some of the car clubs will be coming through Jackson. I know it's a popular place for various types of car cruises.
Yep, every fourth Friday through the summer of the month, we have cruising in downtown Jackson, and we get hundreds of cars that people have done such a great job restoring. And you can just come walk around. There's usually live music and food available, so it's a great time just to come out with the family, a little community open event. And then, yes, we have special car clubs that come through, whether it's the Corvettes or the Duesenbergs. They come throughout the year and drive around because we have beautiful roads and beautiful scenery, and it's convenient.
Yep. Let's talk about that scenery just a little bit, because it is one of those areas, I think, that both cars, enthusiasts who like to drive around and cruise, but also motorcyclists really like because of the beauty in the area. Describe that a little bit.
Well, we have the Irish Hills down in the southeastern part of the county, and then all the way up to the northwestern part with Springport. Beautiful back roads, nice and curvy, some hills, great greenery. You can visit all these little bars and restaurants kind of off the beaten path. A lot of lakes, over 150 lakes in the county. Some are public access, some are private. There's just a great opportunity to get out there and breathe the fresh air, meet new people, and have some different experiences.
Do you find that people are coming to Jackson more than in the past for experiences like fishing and hiking?
We do. In fact, we just did a study, and we have more hunting and fishing licenses than almost any other county in the state. So people realize that it's a great venue for that. And then also, I think with the promotion of the events and festivals, there's over 75 festivals in Jackson County, meaning more than one day free community event. So people just didn't know about that before, and we're really starting to spread the word. It's kind of been a best-kept secret. So, yeah, people are coming and experiencing them more now.
Yep, so whether you're looking for that kind of downtown excitement during festivals or rich history with the prison and other things, natural beauty, culture, whatever you're looking for, you really have it all there in Jackson. Highly recommend people check it out. And for more information, just go to experiencejackson.com. Thank you, Mindy. Mindy Orta, I should say, the Executive Director of the Jackson County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Well, that's all the time we have for Travel Michigan this week. We would like to thank you for joining us this week and invite you to come and join us next week as well. On behalf of Michelle Benash, George Zimmerman back at the office, I want to thank Mark Blackwell for engineering today's program. And we will invite you to join us again next week, right here on Travel Michigan, where your trip begins at Michigan.org.